Okay, boys and girls, today we are going to be continuing on working on some strategies for multiplying and dividing, and we are going to be doing just some basic multiplication facts. But we are going to be working on page 149. So yesterday you were doing all of our little boxes and our tabs there, and as you see, there's a whole bunch of pages that come in between our next assignment on page 149, which is going to look like this with all of the multiplications there. So these pages that come before it, go ahead and take those out, and they are going to help you. They're your little flashcards, so cut them apart, and you can be working on them, or you can just leave them in the book too, and just write them there, because you need to start building your memorization of all your multiplication facts, because that's going to be really helpful, because once you start knowing them like this, then you can start going on to some higher learning with those math problems. So let's start by looking here at what they are asking. So they want us to solve this problem, and the question is, how can you find 6 times 8 if you know 3 times 8? How do you think? What is a good strategy? What do you notice first between the 6 and the 3? Well, the first thing I see is that 6 is twice as much as 3. So if I know that what 3 times 8 is, then I can just double it, and I'll be able to figure out what 6 times 8 is. So do we know what 3 times 8 is? Well, you can do your count bys by threes, or these are the ones that you should really start memorizing. One of the things that you can do is sometimes I like to start with my bigger number, and I'll just do 8 3 times, and I know 8 plus 8 is 16, plus another 8, 16. If I have to use my fingers, we're okay with that. So we have 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So that gives us 24. Well, that took a long time, didn't it? I tell you, I'm going to keep that in my memory, though. 3 times 8 is 24. 8 times 3 is 24. 3 times 8 is 24, until I really get it down. Well, now I know that 3 times 8 is 24. So if I know 3 times 8 is 24, and I'm going to double that, then that's going to give us another 24, won't it? And we need to add those two together. So we're going to do that again. Okay, so 4 plus 4 is 8. 2 plus 2 is 4. So now we know that by doubling 3 times 8 with the product, we get 6 times 8. Let's see if our answer is correct. Oh, double the product of 3 times 8. Oh, notice how they wrote this all out in this particular way. So this is, and remember our rules of operation and our PEMDAS rules. Whatever is in parentheses, we do that first. So I want to kind of clear that. Oops. I'll come back here. We double that. So we have 3 times 8 plus 3 times 8. So that's what we did with our 24, equals 24 plus 24 equals 48. So 6 times 8 equals 48. And that's what we did before I erased it. All right. So that's what you're going to be doing for our multiplication problems this week. And I'm going to skip that one there. So today, what you're going to do is you're just going to concentrate on problems 1 through 36, because tomorrow you're going to do the exact same thing starting with 37. So today, just practice these multiplications, write them out in the chart. I want you to just walk around the house and just kind of practice them out loud and see how many that you can get by just learning how to memorize them. All right, so if you have any questions, I want you to make sure that you go ahead and give me a shout out on our Zoom call for Zoom and office hours, and I will see you later. All right, thanks. Bye-bye, guys.